dream. It's a dream again. Feel it. Got everything you need. Never me like you need it.
Namaste. Welcome to Love Wins. I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful reality. That's Bella singing in the background. She has her headphones on. This is Love Wins. This is Love Wins. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, I love you. Thank you. Okay. Today it is the Leo new moon eclipse. Today is an eclipse. I have a lot of notes. I've had a lot of downloads coming through. I watched the hour and a half transit talk discussing the energies of just Cancer being in Mars being in Cancer, the energy of Mars. And where are my notes? So Mars being the god of war, being in the moody, home, feels of Cancer. And Cancer is like, it's the action function of feel. And I'm citing this from the Peace Dealer, who is my go-to astrologer, who I've had 5 reports done and 1 on-call, in-person consultation, and very blessed to have been in alignment with his work in this lifetime. Thank you, Michael. He says, imagine God of War being in the Cancer feels like, I gotta, but I don't wanna. Right, that's what we're feeling, right? And even for me, there is this, I gotta, but I don't wanna. And for me, like, it comes down to integrity. My whole integrity, my whole purpose, my whole being. My North Node is in Leo. Leo is the energy that we're in now. A zodiac sign is just information. If you think of your birth chart, where you're born, at that moment you crowned. It's a snapshot of the placement of all that's going on, whatever you believe that is, whether we're in a globe, a firmament, thing. There is still a picture up there, and those pictures, those placements carry energies. It's math. It's all math. Creation is math, okay? So mathematically, North Node in Leo, South Node in Aquarius, I'm ancient future, right? So my truth, taking action on my truth. I believe, I know in my heart of hearts that my belief, based off of the path I've walked, what I've lived, what I experienced, what I stand for, what I'm here to speak. And I split my own deck here, right here. On this, the voice is ready to speak, and synergy, and I'll be pulling from my deck while we go through this. And you can make your own decks by just, when you're just feeling, just write down what you're feeling, just write it down as you're feeling it, honor what you're feeling, and then as you feel your feels, you know, you just, this is your confirmation. Pleiades, achieve. Heart consciousness. This says go to the other side. No one can stop you except you, so don't quit on you, right? Don't quit on you. So what I have been moving through, turn that down a little bit. That's 528 hertz over there. Okay. What I've been moving through, I've been speaking about on this channel, my current, what's coming up for me is what's going on.
Steak.
Delivering this message takes a whole lot of courage and a whole lot of strength. So thank you for being patient with me as I do this. And of course, my daughter wants to be unconsciously disruptive, and that is an intention for me to react unconsciously, to react south node, to get angered and scream at her. But there's no reason to scream at her, right? She's excited, but it's distracting me. But that's how energies work. That's how principalities work. But, oh, and I done got myself a bug zapper, okay? So, your minions, no more. No more minions. But, real talk, I have my channel here. This is my arc. I've just been guided, right? I press go when I feel go, and I have more people who don't support me that watch it than the people who support me. But I know people support me because I know the connections I've made. I know the hearts, you know. So like the illusion and the reality, the math doesn't math. But yeah, I may have haters, and this is the thing. When you have something really powerful to speak, when you have a truth that is it triggers a lot of people because your truth goes against the status quo. When abuse is normalized in a society that pushes abuse, normalization of abuse, and it's part of, like, it's just ingrained in you to say no, to not like consent to the abuse and to live differently, you're a threat. You're a threat because you doing it differently, it glitches. Because then other people are like, oh, I can do it differently. And that's what, like, the system of enslavement, of trafficking, of our society, the way we live, to be different is a threat. So I was one of those, like, threats because I was different. So they attack the things about you that are different, the things that you have to go through to break out of your shell, the dark night that you have to walk through, the darks, like the crazy things you have to do to, like, come unglued, to lose your mind, to free your soul, to understand it's all not real. Those are the things that they try to, like, imprison you into, like, now a sentence of a life that they believe you should live because you now are free, but they're not free. So why do you get to be free? Because you're not supposed to be free, because that's not the way it goes. You have to struggle. You have to do this. It has to be hard. The anxiety has to happen. Yeah, just push through it. Push through it. Push through it. Push through it. Don't cry. Wipe the tears. I did it. You could do it, but you don't have to do it. That's what I stand for. You don't have to do it. That's what I was doing with my boys. You don't have to do it. Just because they say you have to do it doesn't mean you have to do it. Just because you can't read now doesn't mean you don't have. You can learn later. It doesn't have to happen at this age. It doesn't have to happen at this age. It doesn't have to happen whenever you really want it to. If you wanted to. I know a grown adult, highly intelligent, harnessing multi-dimensional futures, opening and healing hearts, anchoring conscious wisdom can't read because the words just go backwards. The words just go backwards. They just go backwards. Just physically, in this person's physicality, it's just too stressful to try to focus on something that doesn't compute. We're all different. So to force us into a box and standardize it, it's abusive. So my truth, my highest truth of all truths, public school system, it's child trafficking. And what my son's father is wanting to force on me, it's enslavement, it's imprisonment. It is. In my reality, the anxiety I'm feeling to comply based off of set terms, it's trafficking. It's trafficking. I'm still not out. I'm still in it. The matrix I'm trying to break out of, and the prisoners are the ones that, like, the handlers. My son's father's a handler in my reality, 11/11 on my time. A handler who has no power. Has no power. And I speak this truth knowing my son is safe, because this truth comes from the highest love of loves. This is coming from agape. On this eclipse, from the highest loves, from the Most High, I have asked my inner child and my highest self with the Most High Creator and all angels, ancestors as witness, and I'm calling in spiritual court as witness. I got the Ace of Wands as witness. The best interest of my child as a mother is not me doing my life his way, because this is what other people believe it is to be. It's me living life my way, 12/12 on my timer, based off of my intuition. The bridge in my heart connected to the Most High between the child and the mother, the inner child and the highest self. That bridge to light the waters, to heal the hearts. And I have on here, don't get burned by the sun, because the sun is our host. But too much exposure in the heat, in the dead center of the sun, you get burned. Why does the sun burn? Because it's burning away everything that needs to go. It is not your natural self that gets burned. It is everything within you that is not you. But if you have so much within you that is not you, and I'm speaking in metaphor, but I'm speaking to who needs to hear this. Sunrise and sunset, until you can strengthen what within you is organic and shed away what is not you, because the sun is your source. It is not your enemy. There is no enemy. You may have a lot of enemies. Where did I write that? Somewhere. I don't know, but more people love you. You're focusing on the wrong stuff if you're focusing on enemies, because an enemy is just somebody triggered by something they need to heal. So don't focus on the enemies, because there are more people that need a healed heart, that are ready to crack open the wounds. Okay? Crown. I got the crown. Put on the crown, King. Step into the light. Heal your heart. Face your shadows. No one can stop you but you. I got your mission, should you choose to accept it. And pause before acting. If my message is triggering anybody, I know I'm a queen. I know. Thank you, Spirit. If my message is triggering anybody, like in this moment right now, my message is coming from agape, unconditional love. I channel source, divine source. 11111. Okay? I channel divine source. I do not want to live my life someone else's way. Standardized testing. A neurodivergent child who, I have a note on here, he's a slow riser who flows into creativity and then segues into lessons. Whatever learning happens, it just brings me a book. Can we read it? We look up something, we do this. He asks me, can I do this? Like, how do I spell this? You know, learning happens so much more when it's not structured, right? And that is a truth. Breath is life, health is wealth, energy is truth. Like, that is what we focus on, the wrong stuff, and the system creates the stress. The reason I call it child trafficking, because it forces so many different personalities to be put into this box of what you're supposed to be, and if you don't fit in that box, then there's something wrong with you and you need a special plan, right? And then that just causes separation. It forces separation and division and insecurities and fears and anxieties, and it's just feeding the machine. The public school, the education, the pharmaceutical, the government, it's all lies. It's all energy harvesting, child trafficking, and I don't consent. And the days of just like gaslighting me and labeling me in the smear campaign as this delusional person is over. Yeah, I had some wild ways. I had to break free, and I'm done explaining myself. I had to break free from lots of abuses. I have in my journal, how can you expect life not to fuck you when your family fucks you? Energetically raped my whole life. I actually found empowerment in the sex industry because I learned how to say no, and I got paid to say no. That gave me strength. Marriage broke me down. Marriage abused me. Relationships abused me. Families abused me. Lovers, friends, partners. Trafficked and abused by the ones I love the most. Went through my spiritual awakening carrying the horror stigma. It was my mission to break out of that stigma. Breaking out of it pridefully, it attracted more moths to my flame, more demons to my light, and more battles. Lots of battles, lots of battles. But you don't need to pay to live. You just need to be a soul to ground. And I lost my mind, but I found my soul. And I don't consent. I don't consent to live life that way. If I want to go warm in the winter, I want to go warm in the winter. If I want to take my energy and put it into creating my dream and living from my art and my creation and what I can materialize, I have done that, and I'm going to do it again. I don't have to be here. Don't have to be here. That's an illusion. I just have to be free to create. And that's what's been under attack. But on this eclipse, I say no more. My mission, should I choose to accept it as the anointed one with the ear ringing empress, with the king, and yes, walk in. There was a walk in. was choked. I was choked. Trying to save the children. Save the children. But alchemy, I alchemized it. But I have on here, save the kids. Right now there's 2 kids I can't save. My star babies. They have 2. A mother and a father that is their soul contracted family. And I fell in love with these kids, and I did a lot to save these kids. I got beat, trafficked, almost lost my soul, almost lost my life to save these kids. I could have lost my life. I did choke to the point of I was dead. I was dead. I came back. It felt like this electrical energy, and let me tell you, my book starts at that point. I start with the prologue of dying, and that was the most peace. And that reality I was living in that moment, it was only my faith that got me through it, because there were many times where his eyes went black, and all I said in my heart and in my mind and my soul was, I stand in the light of God. Because I know sometimes you go in dark places, but you go in these dark places to be that light, to be that anchor. And that agape that I gave those children is ingrained in their hearts forever. And I don't know where they're at, and I don't know what they're going through, but I felt them. And I love you babies, my star babies. But I almost lost my life to save someone else's kids. And I could have lost my kids, my own kids, saving someone else's kids. And I felt what it felt like to lose my own kids, not at my will. One summer they're going to their dads, and like there's gaslighting everywhere, and I'm aware of it, and I'm frustrated because I'm screaming like, yo, doesn't anybody see what's happening? And it happens anyways. And you know, if you're chosen, you know what I'm going through, like you've been through this, right? And as it's happening, you're just like, does nobody see what's happening? And then like, I had faith though, because in the beginning of it, I had already connected with like angelic protection. I had already attuned to Archangel Metatron and like confirmed the existence of both Thoth and Archangel Metatron as entities that exist and energies that I was working with, right? So witness from the beginning. Thank you, Spirit. And Archangel Michael was coming up in a lot of my card readings, and like so much has happened, you know, and there's so much that I'm not talking about right now, but like I felt I'm grieving live children who are living another story that I watched them leave me in one reality and mindset for a summer and become completely different children with realities and mindsets, and their physical features changed. And you can see the shifting in their physical features if you go back from my photos and document the shifting to who they are now. And it's not just age, but they live in stress and anxiety and in fear and in blame, using substances, drugs, and alcohol. They are not living in agape, unconditional love, feeling safe in their space, in their hearts. And there's nothing I can do. You cannot save any child. I cannot save Jacob like I couldn't save my other boys. Nobody can save a child. You can only save yourself and speak your truth. Put your crown on. King, Queen, Empress. Don't get burned by the sun, and be the bridge to agape, because we are here to save the children. And I don't know what happens next, but I'm not going to consent. I did consent because I was being the unhealed empath who just wanted her son to come home safe. So I was gonna just comply to terms I don't agree to live to a reality that isn't in the best interest of my highest timeline of the way I believe to raise my child in my sovereign way, channeling the new earth, unconditional love, high dimensional frequencies of the existence of the way humanity is evolving. I'm not focusing on the past. I'm not focusing on the enemies. I can't save any soul that doesn't want to be saved. I can only save myself one day at a time, one addiction at a time, one bad behavior at a time, one wound at a time, one false reality at a time, one false belief at a time. I will speak my truth and I will raise my money. I haven't asked in a long time, but if you can donate, if this reaches you, I am raising money to create my authentic self-expression of my truth so it reaches enough people that they can themselves transform, heal, come to a space of no resonance from abuse that has happened so you can live in agape, be the bridge and integrate the light. I have Archangel Metatron, by the way, with intuition, salt water, and that is really salt bath, salt bath, salt bath. And I need to get to the beach, guys, and trust your gut. Okay, trust your gut, but like angel investors out there, like I'm here to heal hearts, guys. I'm here to heal hearts. I want to plant 250 coconuts in my lifetime because I am paying it forward. Because Nana Kwame, thank you, my dear. When I was connecting with the mother, you helped ground me in and connect me with the mother. And for that, 250 coconuts is that is how I pay my 40-year journey. And you can learn how to read and write anywhere in the world. It doesn't have to be at a house of residence. I am blessed to have a home base, a safe space, a home residence that will forever be my family home as being the inheritor of this family home. I will pay this home forward and gift this home to the community, to the homeschooling community. All energy put into this space will be for the children, the food forest, the art, the land, the food, and the skills. That is my seed. This is my work. This is my truth. Love wins. And however this plays out, I will not live in a reality where I am forced to do my life someone else's way by way of joint legal custody. I do not consent to the terms. I don't consent. Love wins. For the highest good of all.